No, I can't. Okay, without further ado, let's be resetting this character. So let's be honest here, she's gonna die. This is a tough level. She has no health. She can't even auto-heal herself no more because she ain't got no soul gem ability. This is tragic right now. Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm going to use to ignite the fire for a very special episode of the Skylanders Spyro's Adventure Roulette here on the channel. You heard that right, the Skylanders Spyro's Adventure Roulette. I haven't revisited this series in over 11 months. And as you can tell, a lot has changed. So obviously for this, I'm going to go back to my old style so that then this fits in with the rest of the Roulette series quite well. So we have gone back to my old channel intro, but there has been a small twist made upon it to correlate with the 12 days of Skylands right here. I've changed up my Christmas jumper, and I have also added snow to the old channel introduction so that now this roulette is officially part of the 12 days of Skylands 2023. And the roulette is extra special this time around because it was 11 months in the making, but we have finally gotten around to the finale of this series, which begs the question, why is the finale only just coming out, and where is my green screen gone? Well, as you can tell, my wardrobe behind me doesn't exactly have an opportune place for me to put up the green screen. The only place I could put up the green screen was during my year 2 accommodation at the University of Lincoln. Well, unfortunately, I finished there and lost all of the facecam footage. The only thing I had remaining of the original Spyro's Adventure Roulette finale is the gameplay. Now, I did use a snippet of the gameplay when ranking camo in the all 167 unique Skylanders ranked video came out, so that gameplay has been used in the past, specifically Camo's gameplay from that original recording. But we're making a new recording here today with this new facecam layout, and we're going back to it with my Elgato HD60S Plus this time, for key differences in the Plus, apparently. And so, because I have played through this once before, it means that we are instead going to have to select the level rather than speaking to Hugo about it. But we can do so simply by pressing left on the control pad over here. It's very convenient, that. So as you can tell, I'm back on my Xbox 360. I literally haven't even played this console since I recorded the last episode of Roulette, those several months ago. But that is the reason why this finale has been delayed for so long, because I didn't have any facecam footage, so I had to go back and re-record for facecam footage. And when I was ready to do that, I needed to replace my Elgato. But now I have both the Elgato replacement and I'm prepared with the facecam footage, and it can now become part of history as part of the 12 days of Skylands as cherry atop of the cake. So let's just say that thus far this finale is really living up to the 11-month waiting period. Without further ado, let's enter into the layer of chaos where we need to discover what our fire elemental challenge is going to be, because as we know in the roulette, we have to switch out to the next Skylander roulette whenever the element of the area changes, and what the element of the area does affect is what challenge I have to tackle. In the case of fire, it is a randomly generated challenge, and there are plenty of fire sections to be found in this level. So without further ado, let's find out what that challenge is going to be for the fire element. Okay, yeah, we can deal with that. Upside down controllers isn't the end of the world. What is the end of the world, however, is there is a magic section in this level where we have to reset the Skylander that's currently with portal power. A fate which unfortunately Ghost Roaster had to face in the previous episode, which is why he was only level 3 right there. But now what we're going to do is we're going to showcase the sophisticated roulette rules at first hand, obviously, now that the element of the area has changed. Now not only do I need to hold my controller upside down, which is just plain weird, But there's also the fact that I switched to trigger happy. There we go. That's a lot more comfortable for me control being held upside down. The bounce pad is here already. That's some convenient timing. But yes, we have switched out to next on into the roulette wheel, that being trigger happy, which is a lot more harder to aim with the controller upside down. We're just going to stand here and kind of hope for the best. Luckily, that's what we got ricocheting bullets for. Man, I'm so glad that of all the things this finale could be, I'm glad it's part of the 12 Days of Skylands, because it gives me another fine opportunity to wear this Christmas jumper. But it's just so weird coming back to the series 11 months later, because so much has happened on the channel. We've gained a lot of traction in the viewership count of the channel. We are switching out for Drobot, who is tragically going to have to be reset right now. Breaks my heart to lose all that progress right there. Look at him! Max out on all of his glory with 2 heroics to his name, and we're going to lose it all. Well, that's after I accidentally pressed nickname, mind you. Here we go. Take 2. Let's reset him. I don't need to have that controller shot anymore. That's the joys of having face cam, so that then I can prove to you that the Earth Challenge and the Fire Challenge are in fact being tackled in actuality. Now let's grab that treasure right there, because Drobot's going to need it now that he's no longer maxed out. The question is, can Drobot be just as overpowered straight out of the box? The answer? The answer is yes! Let's go! Oh man. Yeah, it's been one hell of an 11-month period. When I recorded, obviously, Adventure Awaits, the Adventure Pack levels throughout this game for the previous episode of the Skylanders Spyro Adventure Roulette. Not only has the channel changed since then, but my life has changed significantly. Obviously, I had my University of Lincoln graduation, so not only am I in a completely different accommodation compared to when I initially recorded for Roulette series, all 9 of the prior episodes, mind you. But now I'm no longer even studying at University of Lincoln, period, because instead I am back at Loughborough, where I have myself a full-time job working with a pharmaceutical company. We manufacture inhalers, where I package them up and get them shipped off to the customers, mind you. So I'm effectively a packaging operator, but it certainly pays well. It's what gives me opportunities such as this to continue playing the Skylanders with new Skylanders that I buy along the way, such as chase variants. Well, it's really just chase variants, because they're the only things I need for my collection at this point. I have every other Skylander, including the in-game variants, mind you. And that goes for the vehicular units and superchargers as well. And that, my friends, was just an opportunity for me to flex upon you. Much like how Drobot is flexing on us all with the amount of money he has right now. I told you I earned a lot, but Drobot has just earned more than I have earned in like a month in the past 5 seconds. Drobot is a rich boy, but if I didn't switch him out soon, he was going to be a dead boy. Luckily, now we get to play Cinder, and we have a slightly easier challenge than having to reset our characters all over again. Ow! But I'm going to run directly into that attack, because I have no sort of dodging capabilities whatsoever. Dodging in this game is hard enough without inverted controls. Thank you for nothing, you useless video game. Now die. Thank you. Much appreciated. Get him out of here, man. Get him out of here. Or I could just fly, you know, I suppose that's an alternative. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that got him. Oh, those guys really did not see it coming. So let's fly once again, once I actually hit the right attack button, that is. And we're going to get off to the far reaches as quick as possible, so we can take as little damage from those electrical pylons as possible. And when it comes to the roulette wheel, usually when a challenge is failed or a Skylander is defeated in battle, what usually occurs is that the Skylander currently being placed upon the portal is kicked off the roulette wheel and replaced with another. But unfortunately, we've already been through the entire cast of Spyro's Adventure at least once, so these are the final few characters for the roulette wheel, because we used to generate which Skylanders got put into that roulette wheel at random. Naturally, that means that rather than generating a new Skylander to replace the old one whenever a Skylander is defeated in battle or whenever a challenge has failed, now, not only do I have to add to the timer, but the Skylander is kicked out of the roulette wheel permanently and will have no replacement. So when these Skylanders are gone from the roulette wheel, they are gone for good. I best make sure to push the best button, or the second best button I should say, for being good at the video game button, is inferior to only one. First skip button. I love myself a good old skip button. Yeah! Take my melons to the face. They're nice and damaging. Melons! I mean, I wasn't intending to do melons, but clearly it's working out. Yeah, firecrackers. Ow. That is not okay, man. That is not okay. How about more melons, just for good measure? Boom! Thank goodness for Camo's overall brokenness. I am so glad that he didn't have to tackle the magic times where he'd have to be reset. What we can do here is we can heal up Camo whilst we wait patiently with these electrical pylons. It's such a dull part of the level. I have no idea how developers thought this was a good idea, especially porting this over from a Wii, where you had like an epic marathon trying to get from point A to point B down some corridors with some very intense enemies to fight along the way. Instead, we are stuck here. 30 seconds there, 30 seconds back. Boy, does it take up a whole lot of time, and you feel every second of it. This is so slow paced. The developers really ruined this level porting it over from Wii, I tell you that much. Yeah, it's weird having my face cam recorded in a portrait mode rather than landscape, but that's so the face cam can fit into its regular slot on the roulette setup, mind you. Because it was easier to do that than completely redesign the setup, especially for the sake of the finale, where, as I said earlier, I'm trying to keep this in line with the previous episodes of the roulette. I've tried to change as little as possible, which is why the old intro remained, even though I did add some slow to it. That was a nice touch, if you were to ask me. I quite like that touch, actually. I need more healing! Not that's going to matter because I believe a magic element zone is going to come up. I believe so correctly, which means that now we have to switch out for the next card in the roulette wheel. In this case, that's going to be Stealth Elf, but she's not going to remain a Stealth Elf for very long because she will need to be reset. And just like Drobot, I'm going to be losing so much. In fact, I'm pressing the wrong buttons here because I just can't bring myself to do it. No, I can't. Okay, without further ado, let's be resetting this character. So let's be honest here, she's gonna die! This is a tough level, she has no health, she can't even auto-heal herself no more because she ain't got no soul gem ability. This is tragic right now. Oh, and one other new thing that happened in my life, a very key update. You know, for YouTube, for job, all of that healthy stuff, that's irrelevant. Who cares about any of that when I have a new television? The thing is gigantic, it's bigger than my wall. I have no idea how we even fit it on my wall, given how big it is, but it's 4K. And so naturally, this game right now, it looks fantastic. Oh dear, I am so dead. I am so very dead. Die, 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 or kill me. I guess you could do that too, because that seems to be what you're doing right now. Is there some food back here? Yay, like that's going to save me. Actually, it might just save me. If I don't get hit by the knights, that is. I said if I don't get hit by the knights. Ow. I'm getting hit by the knights too much. This is very inconvenient. Get out of here, Stealthy Elf. I'm going to have to just keep doing this, aren't I? Just keep doing that overpowered combo. And hope that these hitboxes aren't too jank for me. Grab the food! Let's go. Thank goodness this isn't a life challenge. And luckily I can keep interrupting this guy's attack patch as long as I keep attacking him, so that was pretty glorious. Now let's take down these frickin' witches who've been projectiling me this whole time. That is rude, don't you think? Especially against a melee character, no less. It's okay when I hit you with cheap attacks, but when you do it against me, that's a big no-no. That's not okay. Alright, we're going to level up, so all of that damage that was dealt to us prior is completely irrelevant, but that's not going to stop me from just running directly into the attack. If this was the life or air challenge right now, I would have lost so many characters. Instead, we get the controller cam. Oh, it's so nice to return to the Xbox 360. Say it's been months since I dusted off this old console, but the fact that I use it so frequently is probably why it's still standing. It's only standing on one leg, mind you, but it's standing all the same. I'm very happy that my Xbox is still yet to have exploded on me. 'Tis a miracle that it's still standing. But we're very much appreciative of it still standing. And if it weren't to be continued still standing still, I could just go out and buy another one. Well, I can't buy, however, it's better grammar. My grammar is going to continue to be absolutely busted and not in a good manner. But anyway, it's time to go back to the very Skylander who started us off this level. Ghosty Roaster. Well, obviously he's going to be tackling the challenge that was generated at random from a fire element. That being the controller upside down challenge. Definitely a tough one, given how much it inverts my controls. I'm going to grab that food eventually. Not that I needed it. So it says for right stick, but for me that is actually for left stick on my controller, because obviously the controller's upside down, so everything is being inverted, which makes this the dash button. Very useful button when I want to get around this quite quickly. Okay, Ghost Roaster is a pretty busted character, but unfortunately he's not as good when he's only level 3 with no upgrades. Never mind, I take it back, this character is still busted. This ability is only supposed to attack an enemy once and deal 1 round of damage, but it seems as though I'm dealing 2 rounds of damage. I'm not sure if that's an Xbox 360 thing. It most likely is. Okay, you guys have got to go. There you go, there's my primary attack that I was looking so desperately for. Can you do me a favour and die, pretty please? I'm asking you nicely after all. The quicker you die, the quicker I can level up, and that would be very, very nice. Yes! Give me some sweet, glorious food, baby. Okay, boom! Ghost Roaster head, and boom! Ghost Roaster head. Even though this usually helps when you can aim. It's very difficult to aim with inverted controls. Hey! But the level up is going to be busted no matter what the control scheme is. That's what we're talking about, baby. Die! Or not. No, I suppose you are grown-ass adult spellpoke thingies, you know, you can make your own decisions. Now get out of here, man, that's what I'm talking about. Oh boy, that's, yeah, there's quite a few there, quite a few fellas. And every single one of them want me to die, but you know what you know what we say to death? This is what we say to death.
What do we say to the god of death?
Not today.
Oh my gosh, Igknight the Fire finally gave a reference to my favourite TV series. Yeah, that's how every Game of Thrones fan sounds, including me. I'm a Game of Thrones fan, so whenever I talk about Game of Thrones, that is the voice I put on, because it is an incredibly accurate reflection of the entirety of the franchise and its raw, untamed awesomeness. You guys are just absolutely flabbergasted by my incredibly accurate, key emphasis on accurate right there, but it's so incredibly accurate. You guys are just flabbergasted by how accurate that interpretation of Game of Thrones fans was. You've never seen a more, like, accurate recreation of how Game of Thrones fans sound in real life in your entire life. But that being said, we're gonna press that A button and get on to the chaos fight without further ado. Now, my original plan was to make this a New Year special, so I was going to upload this, and then midway through the premiere, we would usher in the dawn of a brand new year, based on the UK time that is. But I've instead pushed this video 2 days forward to make it the 5th day of Skylands rather than the 7th day of Skylands, because frankly, after waiting 11 months, I think it's about time I brought out this this finale sometime this year. Like, say what you want, at least the finale still came out in the same year as the 9th episode, okay? It might have taken us a very long time to get here, but at least it's still the same gosh darn year. At least it didn't take me a year to finally get around to this finale. That's just rude. Besides, we're playing as Ghost Roaster right now, so we're gonna be fine. Just fine. And if we're not fine, well, that's when we get to switch out for Trigger Happy, and that's when Chaos is going to be truly screwed. Especially given that there is no element of the area right now. So therefore, there's no challenge to correlate alongside it. We just get to play the game regularly. That's what we're talking about. You know what would also be awesome? Is if I can keep that challenges failed where it is. No more challenges failed, no more Skylander defeats. It would be awesome if, for the finale of all things, we get through yet another perfect episode. We haven't had one of those since the 6th episode. In fact, the 6th episode has been the only perfect episode of the Skylanders Spyro Roulette. But unfortunately, that's something easily said and done when Ghost Roaster here has no upgrade, so the likelihood of his survival is definitely something within the single digits. But being able to attack enemies twice with that certainly is nice, but I do not remember him being capable of doing that on the Wii, so it might just be an Xbox 360 thing. Died. Oh no, I guess. But luckily on the Xbox 360, here's one benefit of it being on this console rather than the Wii. Chaos does not heal himself in this version. Chaos does not cheat in this version. The developers realised that the Wii version was too tough for kiddies to handle, so they made it a little bit easier. Oh man, you got a despawn Yoga. Remember, I'm about to kill him. Now that's just lame, Chaos. Lame! Oh, of course he has to. He has no other choice. He cannot control himself. Laughter is laughter. And you know what they say? Better out than in. You can't be containing that laughter. You know, you'll just spontaneously combust otherwise. So Chaos is right. He really can't control himself. Yeah, this is pretty much half of this entire video is going to be dedicated just to Chaos Boss Fight because it definitely does take its time. We're okay with that though because it's epic.
And we'll do so again. Meet the beast that sent Eon to his well-deserved bodiless oblivion. Meet my Hydra.
Okay. He really hyped up his Hydra, and you know what? It paid off. That thing is freaking awesome. I'm literally freaking out over how freaking awesome it is. It's just so many levels of freaking. It's basically freaking deception, man. And everyone knows that freaking deception, or add inception to the end of any single word, is instant comedic gold. Okay, here we go. We can actually heal up with these, so these are far more beneficial than what they are hurtful to us. That is so long as I continue to dodge it. Yes! Give me healing! Okay, it's a lot more difficult to do when I'm going at stupid speeds to actually receive the healing. Oh, but never mind, I'm making it work! Oh, that was until I got damaged. Ow. And again we're damaging, that's just rude, man. Now we've gone back to what health we had before we started healing. In fact, I think we might be worse off. But it is a nice mechanic, having to just barely dodge the sharks. It's very high risk, high reward. Okay, time for the fire! Doesn't this fool know that I thrive under fire? It is part of Eternal Name after all. Okay, is he going to summon some minions? Nope, he's going to give us the undead one, so we've gone from one of the easier ones to dodge to hands down the hardest one to dodge. Undead can go screw itself. I hate undead, I hate it so much. You see what I mean? And on the Wii version that's even worse, because on the Wii version that deals 80 damage. This is so much more easier by comparison. I might even get through it so short as Ghost Roaster with no upgrades, might I remind you. This character is upgradeless. I mean, I know that he's busted either way, but still, you should not be able to defeat Chaos with a Skylander that has no upgrades. And the coolest part is that he's even one of my original 5. When I first got this game, I had 5 Skylanders, the Starter Pack 3, as well as Ghost Roaster and Boomer. This is that same Ghost Roaster figurine. So this is part of my original 5 who could not beat Chaos. I couldn't beat Chaos with just those 5 characters. It wasn't until I bought the triple pack with Bash, Chop Chop and Raptor, or specifically my mum bought it for me. It wasn't until then that I was finally able to beat this game. So it would be very hilarious if all of these years later I'm able to do it with only one of those original 5 characters that I possessed. And I managed to do it with that same character with no upgrades. That would be very poetic. Anyway, I really need some healing right now, so I should focus solely on that this round. My health bar certainly has seen better days after that fire just came in and kind of, you know, absolutely abolished my health bar. But that's okay, that's what we have Magical Doom Sharks for. Yes, give me healing. And why do I still hear, like, Flame Slinger, Evil Flame Slinger's attacks in the background? The audio for this gets so glitched. It's why the 360 and PS3 versions of this game are hot garbage. If you're going to play this game, do yourselves a massive favour. Play it on the Wii. The Nintendo Wii. That came out in 2006. That Nintendo Wii, not any other Nintendo Wii. That one specifically. You should play it on that. Yeah, that's the best version of this game, hands down. I am taking damage to the fire still. This isn't cool. But yeah, saying that Ghost Roaster is one of my original 5. He's not only one of my original 5, he's one of the developers' original 5 as well. Ghost Roaster was one of the original 5 characters that was going to be playable for the Spyro's Adventure predecessor in development, the Spyro's Kingdom. Obviously that game was scrapped in favour of the Skylanders, but certain things did make it from Spyro's Kingdom over to Spyro's Adventure. And one of those things is Ghost Roaster's character design. So yes, he is one of the original 5, alongside, I believe it's Bash, Zap, Boomer, and then a red Spyro, which reminds me of Sunburn. I believe those are the original 5, I could be wrong. I know for a fact that Boomer and Bash are included. And then it's not actually Zap, it's Tarklops who evolved into Zap. They found that Tarklops' design was a little bit too simplistic, especially since he was being 3D printed into a toy, so they made it a lot more intricate. And then Zap was, you know, going to be one of the starter pack characters, but obviously in the end they wound up choosing Trigger Happy, Spyro and Gilgrant, which to this day is still the perfect triple pack, starter pack set. Not triple pack set, they would have made a good triple pack as well. At the end of the day, you get the Skylander whose name is literally the name of the game. Then you also get, well, you get Gilgrant. I suppose that's pretty good, you know. Gilgrant's just casually the best of the 3 characters. You know, no big deal. Not like Gilgrant is good or anything. And then you also get Trigger Happy, who is the perfect, he is the dictionary definition of simplicity executed to perfection. He is such a fun character with a fun little memorable design. He really sells you on the playstyle and comedic side of the Skylands world. So yeah, Trigger Happy definitely one of the perfect starter pack characters, and he paired well with Spyro and Gilgrant for the first ever Skylander starter pack, which I got on Christmas of 2011. Obviously it was for the Nintendo Wii. Only just recently have I played the 360 port of Spyro's Adventure, but it's the only way I can actually record this with an Elgato, because the Elgato doesn't record for PlayStation 3, at least not the model that I currently have, it doesn't. And it doesn't record for the Wii either, because the Wii isn't HD, it's SCART, whereas for Elgato it's HDMI based. So for 360 it's literally the only means I have of capturing this game, giving me no other choice in playing this version of the game. Trust me, if I had a choice of playing it on the Wii, I would play it on this system right here. Oh well, what do you know, you can see the reflection right now of gameplay currently being recorded on my laptop screen, and there is a reflection of the game. But yeah, that is absolutely 1000% the system I would be playing this game on otherwise. Now that I've put the Wii down, I really need to shift my ass and get out of the way of these minions' attacks, because getting hit by them would not be particularly ideal. Especially since now I've gotten hit twice and I'm about to die already. That's just rude, video game. Why would you do that to me, man? Yeah, on the Wii version though, rather than rotating the right stick like I just did, what you get to do instead is shake the Wii remote, which is infinitely more fun. Another thing that makes the Wii version of this game superior. Now, continue giving me water, that's it. Bring on the water. No, the water's got... Oh wait, no, never mind, water is still here, I just couldn't see it. Give me healing. That's not what healing looks like. Awful rude there, video game, not giving me healing that way. Ow. Ow! Eruptor, don't! Eruptor, don't! No, Eruptor, no! We're supposed to be friends! You were one of my original 8! And the funniest part is that triple pack I told you about previously... Wow, I'm healing up very, very quick right now. That is very convenient. Thank you, Doom Sharks. But yeah, after those original 5, it took me months to get that next triple pack, because Skylanders at the time were incredibly rare and hard to get your hands on. Scalpers bought dozens of them and then sold them on eBay for ridiculous prices back then. But that era of Skylanders is very nostalgic for me. Early 2012. Anyway, can you give me the food already? You're stinking. The game doesn't want to give me the food and it just wants to keep giving me water over and over again, when all I actually want is the food. Thank you, video game. Was that really so hard? No! No, Eruptor, no! No, Eruptor, no! Luckily, Eruptor's almost dead. I really need the healing from... Thank you, Eruptor. That's some convenient timing. And once again, we continue with the Doom Sharks. I'm okay with that. Okay, let's kill Slam Bam 2 while we're at it. Perfect! We even leveled up! So we have a higher maximum health at least. I just really wish that leveling up could also result in 3 upgrades, but that is clearly asking for too much.
Actually, no.
I've had it higher too. I've had it up to here. They are so incredibly incompetent. But that works in my favour, so I'm okay with that. You can pick any minions you want, so long as they don't have speed or range. Unfortunately, these characters have both. Okay, now they've been powered up. That is rather inconvenient. Hey, I suppose what goes around comes around. I got level up, only fair that Chaos' evil minions too get a level up. Ow! That attack deals a lot more damage than my attack deals. That's not very fair, is it, video game? That's not very fair at all. Die, Zap! Die! Thank you! As you shall receive, I guess. Yeah, once again, for evil Ghost Roaster's charge, kind of beat my own. Die, 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 die. Thank you! Anyway, we've got to take down these evil snails, which have a really jank hitbox on the Xbox 360. I'm really glad that Ghost Roaster's dealing with them just fine. Really? Still filth? And Ghost Roaster? You're going to make me fight myself? That's just rude. Why would I want to fight myself, man? The answer is that I don't want to do that. And now he's going to chicken out and swap out his minions again. His minions can't handle the heat. That be me. I am the heat. I'm offended. Measly? Why does this man want to hurt my feelings so bad? What did I do to deserve... Actually, don't answer that. That was a rhetorical question. You know, something intended to create an effect rather than to elicit a reply. Okay, here we go. Where's the minions so I can kill them? Didn't I kill you already? Ow! Chop chop, that hurt. On the Wii version, that would have been like 80 damage. Ow. Also, ow. I'm in so much pain. Where's the, I was about to say, where's the invincibility when you need it? Looks like getting through a perfect episode was asking for too much. But now, Chaos really has spelled out his final defeat. He has been defeated by his own actions because his actions have brought about the placement of Trigger Happy onto the portal beside me. It's like that scene from Avengers Infinity War all over again. Just substitute 4 for Trigger Happy. Okay, now that we're back to the world of Skylands, I have never seen a pot of gold lob that way before. Die, 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 die. Oh, 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 minions, eh? You want the minions? Ow. Okay, I suppose minions are working quite well, I suppose. Okay, just let's use our ricocheting bullets. You know, we have ricocheting bullets for a reason, a good reason at that. Let's use them. Okay, let's not get hit by the lasers constantly because otherwise Trigger Happy is going to die. And once again, Pot of Gold doesn't seem to know how to be lobbed. Oh boy, it's a chop chop. It's a chop chop. In case you couldn't tell already, it's a chop chop. Watch out for the Sunburn's Blast, which I failed at doing miserably. Trigger Happy's having a rough go of this. The Ghost Roaster and Trigger Happy is fully upgraded. What does that tell you about how busted Ghost Roaster is? Okay. Minions? Okay, I really need to kill these minions so I can get some food. Like that! Much like that. Now I just need a little bit more of that. Ow! Sunburn is very painful. And now they're bringing on the last wave of minions. Which means we have to deal with Gilgrunt, Flameslinger, and frickin' the other frickin' frick. Whichever one is left.
Whatever. Even if my next 3 minions are lame incompetents, at least they're far shooting lame incompetents. Ah, and they will spell your final defeat.
You see, I too have projectiles, but mine seem to suffer in comparison to theirs. It's kind of stinky, that. Okay. Hex is the other one, which is arguably one of the tougher evil minions. Okay, I'm gonna stop mashing like mad. Hope for the best. That is Trigger Happy's entire playstyle, let's not forget. Stop hitting me! Ow! Okay, okay game, I get it. You don't like me very much. Ow! Trigger Happy's health bar. Not good right now. Ow! In fact, it's even worse now than it was before, which is really saying something. Boy, where is an Igniter when you need it? Igniter got through this solo shot, no problem. And now, next up on Roulette, is a character who's been reset. I mean, really, it's Drobot, so is being reset really that much of a problem? The only problem is this health bar, you know, one hit and I'm dead. And that's not good when these guys all have range. Okay, there we go. Here comes the fire! Okay, here we are. That guy is apparently invincible now. But yeah, even a level 1 Drobot is still a busted Drobot. Okay, there's Flameslinger down. And there's a level up. Perfect timing. Ow. Okay, sweet. We healed up for 150 at that, so we should be back up to full health. Yes, that we are. Oh, shit. It's one I can never seem to dodge, apparently. That one is busted. It is Drobot's one, and trust me, his only weakness. Die, die, before you kill me. Okay, I have no idea how I did die there, but we take it. Oh.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Why did I speak? I shouldn't have spoke. Oh, luckily Cinder's going to be busted right here because she, unlike Drobot, has not been reset. Plus, she's the only undead Skylander that doesn't have an evil undead minion to rival her own awesomeness, so she should be fine. Keyword here is should. There is nothing to guarantee in this fight, as we've seen already. And we can still hear Ghost Roaster in the background. First it was Flameslinger, now it's Ghost Roaster. These guys literally linger. We seem to be haunted right now, which is appropriate given I'm playing as an undead Skylander. But yes, we're now down to 3 characters in the entirety of Roulette, one of which has been reset. So if Cinder doesn't get through Chaos, then we are truly screwed. I mean, I figured we were screwed after we lost Trigger Happy, given how busted Trigger Happy is supposed to be, and yet the game said no. The game shut that shit down, and it was like Quentin Tarantino in that one interview where he shut that shit down, bro.
No, I don't have any responsibility to you to explain anything I don't want to.
No, not to me, but to your viewers, to your fans, you know, to people who
They know
care about what it is that you're doing.
They know where I'm coming from. And I have explained it. And I have explained even what you're talking about. I'm just not giving it to you.
Why?
Because I don't want to, because I've done it already. I have explained this many times in the last 20 years. I just refuse to repeat myself over and over again because you want me to. For you and your show and your ratings.
Okay, well, no, it's not about our ratings.
No, it is. It is about you want me to say it for you. For your show, this show, right here, right now.
Well, look, this is a news program. It's not a film program, so we explore serious themes. That's the difference.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. But you want me to do what I've already done before, and I am refusing.
Oh, well. Right as I was saying that we've gone from hearing Flameslinger in the background to hearing Ghost Roaster instead, right after having said that, we can still hear Flameslinger. Okay, this chaos really needs to go down much more. Die! Death! I bring you death! More glorious death. Whilst Loki has glorious purpose, I bring you glorious death. Oh dear, this is going to be one that's tough to dodge. Especially when that happens! Fuck me! I hate that fire pattern so much! Damn, I am low on health now. In case it's not abundantly obvious by my blinking hazards. Yeah, take him out! Oh boy, it's the one I can barely dodge again. Oh wait, no, never mind, this one is much easier to dodge. But yeah, those fire spells are definitely my weakness, despite fire being literally part of the channel name. Yes! No! Yes! No, maybe! Okay, these ones should be an easy way to heal up. Keyword area should. Nothing is guaranteed in this fight, as we previously established. So long as you heal up 3 times in a row without getting damaged, and you're gonna heal up for more damage than you've been dealt, because they deal 28 damage and they heal you for 11, so 3 times 11 is 33, which is more than 28. That's how math works. Okay, here we go. Undead isn't too bad. On the Wii version, Undead is definitely the worst one, but here, yeah, say it's not too bad. Especially when you can just stop up here in the busted top right hand corner. Okay, this animation is usually a good thing because it means that Chaos is about to attempt to attack us and fail miserably, so we can attack him back. Get him! Okay, this guy really needs to die much more, but clearly I once again asking too much. Unfortunately, when you're done attacking this guy and he evades you once more, you have to wait for the Hydra's pattern to finish, and the Hydra's pattern takes a lot longer than you think it would. You don't get the chance to attack Chaos again until the Hydra animation has played itself out. So we're instead stuck here, having to dodge all these attacks, which have came up prior in the game, so this is truly a final test of everything that the game has thrown at you thus far. It's a very well designed final boss, even if it does get a little bit stale at times, because this is very repetitive right now. Oh dear. Okay, usually that doesn't go so smooth, I'm shocked. Let's get out of here. There you go, the busted top right hand corner. Works every time. I can't believe that of all of the 32 Skylanders in this game, one of my least favourite is about to be the one who lands that final blow in Chaos. I really would have loved Ghost Roasters to take this place instead. That would have been a really hype finale, but unfortunately the game doesn't care about what I want. Okay, heal me up, thank you very much. We were 1 health short, then I got hit, and now we're more than 1 health short. Never mind, we're 0 health short, we are full on health. And to think earlier we were blinking, we were a blinking hazard. Okay, look out for all these doom sharks. Okay, sweet, that weren't half bad, but we gotta wait for the next Hydra animation, which is gonna play out right now. That is some convenient timing. Okay, here we go, let's get him! Get him some more! I don't even care that I'm being attacked by the undead thing in the wall right now, though I probably should. I really should care about that. Okay, here we are. Let's attack him some more. We're slowly but surely getting there. Keyword here is slowly, but also surely. So I suppose there's 2 keywords. That hardly ever happens. You guys are here at the rare occasion. You guys have the honor of bear witnessing the rare and legendary double keyword. In fact, it might even be a triple word right now, because the key in that sentence was double. Yeah, you know, emphasis on the double. Ow. I'm too busy winking at my face cam to worry about avoiding damage, apparently. That was a dumb maneuver on my behalf. Oh shit. Oh, wait, no, we're going to be fine. Yes, there you go, that one's not nearly as hard to dodge. That, and also the other one isn't actually that hard to dodge either. I just make it look a lot harder than it actually is, because that is my main skill. That is the reason why I was put on this planet, to make stuff look harder than it actually is. Okay, let's take all of these fellas down. There we go, now that's what we're talking about. I like spinning round and round. This series really gives me an opportunity to be all charismatic, as well as just shout into the camera as loud as possible. But those are 2 things that I am okay with. This series definitely has its place on the channel, and it's one of my more creative ones. I have missed doing this challenge, but for 12 Days of Skylands is all about getting creative. We've had top 10 so far. We've obviously had the Lost Imaginite Mines giveaway, which It's still live, by the way, and then we had a very creative festive special from the Skylanders Imaginative Soul Seeker series. And this is actually the second finale to be part of the 12 Days of Skylanders, because we previously had the Supercharged finale go live as well. That is funny. I introduced the Supercharged series and finish it in a shorter span than episode 9 and episode 10 of the Roulette. To be fair, if this was any other game, I would have got the Roulette done ages ago, because I wouldn't have needed to get a replacement Elgato for the Xbox 360. But I'm not just going to record this game with a phone, especially since I need my phone for my face cam. So how can I have a face cam and record gameplay on my phone? Phone gameplay. It's no good. So watch out for the lasers, which we're going to do so by, there we go. Relax for a little bit, chill up here in the top right hand corner, wait for the next attacks to spawn. And speaking of the next attacks to spawn, I need to be quick and get myself out of there, because this, as we all know, is the attack pattern I really do not like. No corner is safe, not even the top right. Okay, let's thread the needle, sweet! The needle has been threaded. Okay, let's get out of here, man. Get out of here. Luckily, that's what we have our Shadow Dash for, as well as my voice cracks. But as we all know, there is nothing more charismatical. And first of all, the word doesn't exist, and second of all, the voice crack. Oh, fuck. Yep. That could have gone better. There goes half my health, just like that. And I still can't click my fingers. Yeah, you see, this is what makes it a typical Igknight with Fire video. It wouldn't be an Igknight with Fire video without voice cracking and without miserably failing at the fire dodge sequence. Those are two very traditional and necessary Igknight with Fire traits. You know, if Igknight with Fire was its own genre, then the genre would consist of those tropes and nothing but those tropes, because those tropes are the utmost glorious tropes of all time. And you know what? If you disagree with me, you're wrong, because that's how opinions work. Say it with me, folks. I really would love to see in the Premiere chat right now people saying that alongside me. That would be a fine interactive element of a Premiere live stream right now. Look out, look out, continue to look out. Oh dear, actually that's not too bad. We'll take that, that's alright. No! Look at how much health is left! And Cinder couldn't just finish him off. That was asking for too much there, folks. Gotta be careful how can I say folks, as far as I'm concerned, Looney Tunes has copyrighted it, so don't want to be strucketh with a copyright strike. Okay, boom, let's take them out. Try not to die before we can take out Chaos's final sliver of health. This is a lot of damage right now. This is really uncool video game. Really, really uncool in fact. Healing! Healing, healing, healing! Okay, let's get out of here, man. Let's get out of there. At least this music is an absolute banger, even if we seem to continue to still hear Flame Slinger in the background, which is distracting from the music. This is tragic, man. I just want to listen to the music. That's not asking for too much, is it, video game? Come back in, of course, it's asking too much. Now die! Thank you! Now, never have I ever been on a level of that much insane, perfect timing. Let's go, Cinder, let's go! And after all of that, has my opinion on her changed? No, I still think she's garbage. He's right! He's going to get 5 other opportunities in 5 later Skylanders games. In fact, he is going to thrash our ass at the beginning of Superchargers. And we're still going to win. We're going to be down a portal, down several NPCs, and we're still going to beat Chaos. I almost feel sorry for the lad. Almost, anyway. But now, we get to do what I've been hinting about in the previous parts of the video. We're going to get to push the best button in the video game. The skip button. My favourite button. Now let's mash that sweet button, yeah. And hey, it is a banging soundtrack, but we don't care about that. What we do care about is, first of all, man, that is orange. You can see it on my face, just the insane orange tint being thrown my way. But yes, that skip was glorious, but not as glorious as finally bringing Spyro's Adventure Roulette to a close. I apologise, this took me so long to get around to, but this has been a finale worth the wait if you were to ask me. This finale was 11 months in the making, and I had so much fun recording this today, in case you could tell. Spyro's Adventure is just such an easy game to go back and play. I don't even need to be recording a video for it. It's just such a fun, casual experience. And tomorrow we're going to obviously continue with our 12 Days of Skylands slate, where we have a hunting video to look forward to. Well, I used to call it Skylanders Hunting, but now the name has changed to Skylanders Vlogging, as it is more so a vlog than a Skylanders video, but we put Skylanders in the title because the vlogs are at least Skylanders themed. So yes, we have the Skylanders Vlogging episode coming out tomorrow for the 6th day of Skylanders, but as for right now, we are going to conclude both the 5th day of Skylands as well as the Skylanders Spyro's Adventure Roulette. I want to thank you all for following me on this journey, especially if you've been waiting and anticipating this finale for the last 11 months. It has been incredible sharing a new method of which to play through Spyro's Adventure. I encourage you, in fact I implore you, to have an attempt at this challenge yourself and just see the unique things that can spring up, because you can interchange the challenges, you can mix up the challenges, so you can make for no food a tech element challenge, for example. Every playthrough of this challenge will be unique, so there's always something to love. These games just have that explorative aspect to them, where you can find just so many unique ways in which to play through them. You don't need to rely on playing the games regularly or playing the games as a nuzlocke. But enough of my rambling. I think this finale has gone on for long enough, so without further ado, let's roll that outro. I cannot, in good conscience, end off this video without first thanking all of my incredible channel members whose continued support help make these videos possible. Without them, these videos would be near impossible to make, so from the bottom of my heart, I truly appreciate every last one of them. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, there are plenty of options on screen now to explore, and please consider subscribing to keep up to date with all my content. On that note, this video is coming to an end, so thank you so much as always for watching. Until the next video arises, peace!